Welcome to Pathways. I'm Dr. Kate Hetherington, president of Howard Community College. Maryland is joining a growing list of states that have invested in helping more residents earn their college degrees. Maryland House Bill 16, known as the Near Completers and Maryland Community College Promise Scholarships Bill, will provide $15 million in scholarship support to recent high school graduates. Soon after signing the bill, Governor Hogan visited Howard Community College to tour the newest building and speak with students.
The governor's trip came just 2 days after signing the Maryland Community College Promise Scholarship Bill. His first stop was the new Science, Engineering, and Technology building, where he met with students in the engineering build room as well as the earth sciences lab.
And so if you run your hand through here,
Wow.
it will contour the lines. Anyone can play?
Wow. Your students here design them?
The engineering students did for our geology lab.
He also observed a class in the cybersecurity program.
We have 80,000 jobs in Maryland, high-paying jobs that could be filled right now if we just have the people with the skills, and you have a great opportunity here. You have an incredible program.
The governor then made his way to HCC's Health Sciences building, where he took a tour of the school's dental hygiene center and a stop at the EMS simulator lab.
Well, if I ever have an emergency, I want somebody that came through the
And finally, some last-minute photos with students and faculty.
We're big, strong proponents of community colleges, and particularly your community college.
The first College Promise scholarships will be awarded in fall 2019. These scholarships are just one of many new initiatives focused on assisting students in completing their degrees. At Howard Community College, technology is making it possible for advisors to meet virtually with students. Here to tell us more is Assistant Director of Admissions and Advising, Danielle Johnson. Welcome, Danielle.
Thank you for having me.
So Danielle, how does virtual advising expand the services that we already offer?
Before virtual advising, the Office of Admissions and Advising would do walk-in advising hours, both daytime and evening, and we would do some limited advising over email and phone. What virtual advising does is it allows a student to make an appointment with an advisor at a specified time, and they could have that appointment either from their home or from work, so that it's flexible for them.
So tell us how students work with a virtual advisor. How does this all come together, and how do they communicate with each other?
We started off the process by creating a course on Canvas, which is our learning management system, and we built a profile for our virtual advisor, and we put other good information that a student might want to find quickly in the Canvas course. And then in that Canvas course, the student can make the appointment with the advisor, because there's a scheduling feature in Canvas. And then we have the link in there for them to get to Zoom, which is a platform like Skype, where they can do a face-to-face appointment. And also the advisor could share her screen to show the student information, or the student could share their screen to ask questions about what they're seeing.
So this service is fairly new, yet it has already garnered attention and won a couple of awards. So can you let us know about those awards?
Yes, we've won 2 national awards for our virtual advising model, as well as have presented at 2 statewide conferences about virtual advising. As far as we know, we were the first community college in Maryland to offer this type of virtual advising.
Wow, that's very impressive. Well, congratulations on those awards and being able to do the statewide conferences. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
While virtual advising is a great service, not all students are ready to work on their college degree. Young Park started his educational journey in non-credit workforce development courses. He earned his dental assisting and radiology certificate first, and then decided to pursue a college degree in dental hygiene.
Young Park found that the workforce development training in dental assisting and radiology put him a step ahead of his peers once he enrolled in the college's dental hygiene program.
It was helpful once I got into the program. Like, I kind of knew certain stuff, like certain radiographs, or like certain instruments, or how to look at radiographs. Those were really helpful.
His non-credit training included an opportunity to work in a dental office and observe a dental hygienist. His experience solidified his decision to complete his associate degree.
I love the campus, but I really love the instructors and the staff here. I really feel like they look out for you. I've been to other universities before, once you take their classes, there are just too many students there just for that teacher to take care of all of them. So it's basically you're on your own at other schools. But here we have a small program, we have the same teachers and the same staff for the whole 2 years. You kind of build a bond with them and you kind of get to know each other more, and I feel like that's more helpful.
For more information about the college's dental hygiene program, visit howardcc.edu. I'll be right back after this break. Engineering seeks to solve problems, which is why engineering courses at Howard Community College emphasize hands-on learning. This instructional approach lets students build new projects or improve those created by other students. At the end of the semester, students showcase their projects, explain the challenges they face, and how they devise solutions. Projects range from a customized trike for a boy with cerebral palsy to robots that could be the future of farming. In engineering, the right resources can make all the difference. This same philosophy applies to college programs such as Howard Pride and Career Links, which supports students as they complete college.
When Darius Carroll Jr. first enrolled at HCC, his goal was to get in and get out.
I just thought it was, okay, I'm here for this semester, so I'm going to take these classes and make my transition and move on.
His plan completely changed after he learned about the Howard Pride program.
Being a part of Howard Pride, I would say I didn't expect it to be so family-oriented, because I thought, I'm just at a community college, so we can only do but so much. But when I got in the program, I seen the benefits that came with it.
Through the program, Darius met journalist John Quinones, attended a leadership conference in Florida, and participated in an alternative spring break. Howard Pride students play an active role in planning and organizing their own activities.
They have this drive. They want to do more. They want to do better. And so for us, it's just helping guide them. I often refer to myself as sandpaper. Like, these guys are just this rough, awesome material. And so what Howard Pride provides is that resistance to help, just even things out, smooth things out, help you figure out where you want to go. What's the next stop for you? What's the next institution? So whether it's the military, it's another four-year institution.
But what students treasure most is the family Howard Pride has created.
I actually have 2 close friends of mine that I met in the program. I actually call them my brothers now.
Howard Pride Assistant Director Geoffrey Colbert credits that family atmosphere for keeping students in the program motivated to stay at the college and work toward their goals, heading into the workforce or earning their degree.
We provide that village of support. A lot of the men who are here in this program really look up to each other's brothers, and they support each other. It's this community, this sense, this vibe that everyone belongs together and they support each other. So that's really been beneficial.
Darius was accepted to UMBC for a degree in social work, but he is postponing college to enlist in the military. For students who are balancing college with being a parent, the Career Links program offers assistance. Here's that story.
Tammy Anderson is a mother of 3 children, one with special needs. And adding to her stress level, she faced some major life-changing events. The death of her mother and a divorce led her to move from Delaware to Howard County for a fresh start. She enrolled at HCC, but in her first semester, her professor noticed Tammy was struggling.
I had a 4.0 GPA. I thought I was Superwoman, I could do this, I got this, and I didn't have anything. So she came to me, she was very concerned, and she said, "How can I help you?" And I just kind of lost it. So she guided me to a counseling services here in Career Links program.
Tammy was able to get the support she needed through HCC's Career Links program, which supports single parents and displaced homemakers.
I never had started the grieving process over all of these things that were happening. Trying to hold down school and work 3 jobs and having 3 kids, it was just kind of hard. And I didn't think I was going to do it. I actually thought about quitting school. And they decided, nope, that's not what you're going to do. We're going to support you. We're going to get you through this.
Career Links Associate Director Maureen Marshall credits the program's success to the wide range of services it provides, which includes support from generous donors.
We offer a little bit of financial assistance just right off the bat as part of being in the program. It's small amounts, about $400, but we also offer case management, so basically helping them link to resources on and off campus.
The program also creates an internal support group for the students.
Another big thing that we do is just getting the students together as a group so they can be supportive of each other. You know, I'm doing this, you're doing this, we're in it together. The students will really be supportive of each other.
You got other women going through the same exact thing that you're going through. You're not alone. You don't do this by yourself.
The help and support Tammy received from Career Links and other HCC resources prompted her to pursue a career that helps others.
And now I'm an addictions counselor, and I absolutely love it. And I think the counseling that I got here and the support that I got here kind of geared me to help other people. And so it's just an amazing job. I absolutely love it. I would not have found that path had I not been on this journey here with HCC.
Success stories are made possible by generous donors who understand the importance of students completing college. To learn how to support students, visit howardcc.edu/donors. I will return with more pathways after this break. Howard Community College and Prince George's Community College recently signed agreements with Morgan State and Bowie State universities to help students earn bachelor's degrees at the Laurel College Center. We are always focused on what we can do to serve our students, serve our community.
The presidents of Howard Community College, Prince George's Community College, and Bowie State University jointly announced a new partnership that will create opportunities for more students to earn a four-year degree in business administration. The partnership allows HCC and PGCC students to take courses in Bowie State's accredited business program at the Laurel College Center, which was established by the two community colleges in 2001.
The new partnership with Bowie State University will bring a bachelor's degree in business to the Laurel College Center, which will in turn strengthen the workforce of Laurel and the state of Maryland.
The students enrolled in the program that we are creating will have the opportunity to take courses ranging from banking and finance to marketing, business entrepreneurship and small business management, business information systems.
I think it certainly takes a community to do the kind of work that we're all doing in our various institutions. And as we think about economic growth and development and quality of life, I think that's what we all want, not just for our students, but quite frankly for our neighbors, our friends, our families, and ourselves.
Bowie State Business Administration graduates are highly recruited by the region's top employers, some of which partner with the College of Business to provide internships and mentors to students. Bowie State also has a hub for entrepreneurship.
What it does for students is it gives them the opportunity to advance their careers and to make a better contribution to society. So we're all about making sure that students are prepared as professionals.
For us, it's all about having a strong business ecosystem, and having that pipeline for our workforce is critical for our businesses.
Bowie State is the latest Maryland university to partner with the Laurel College Center in offering degree programs, joining Morgan State University, University of Maryland College Park, University of Maryland School of Nursing, and University of Maryland University College.
Morgan State courses are expected to start in fall 2018, with courses offered later by Bowie State. You can find out about all the offerings of the Laurel College Center by visiting laurelcollegecenter.org. Howard Community College responds to the needs of the community. It's what community colleges do best, creating a win-win for everyone involved.
Students in the dental hygiene program are helping build a healthier Howard County by offering dental hygiene services at an on-campus center.
A lot of the patients that we see have not been to the dentist in years. We even have patients who have never been to the dentist before. So our program is just a great place to have patients come in. We do so much education. Patients get to have a comprehensive exam, radiographs, a cleaning, and we get to also do oral hygiene instructions, nutritional counseling, tobacco counseling.
At the center, students get hands-on experience under the supervision of a dentist, and patient volunteers from the community or the college receive quality care for minimal cost.
It's a great benefit to students. What we ask for is for the limited amount of money that that a community member would pay is to get the students some time in the chair. So they donate their time to the student so that they can fulfill their requirements while also doing a service to that person as the patient volunteer.
Treating both children and adults gives students an opportunity to practice a wide range of skills. In exchange for their time, the patient receives quality dental hygiene care they may not otherwise be able to afford. The center is always looking for new patients to serve, and they're very grateful for the ones who have graced their doors.
And we're seeing patients from all backgrounds, from all over the world, that are hearing about our program, coming in, especially because of the pricing. It's so affordable. And so we're really happy and grateful that we can help.
For student Jessica Willems, giving back to the community has been very rewarding.
Actually, I had a patient that was from the community. I didn't know her, and that was my first patient that I didn't know, and it was really awesome just to see her experience, because she came to us saying that her previous experience at the dentist that she was at wasn't the greatest, and so she had a lot of concerns, and when she came here, you could just see a difference. Like, after the end of the appointment, she felt so much better and felt like she was taken really good care of, so that was rewarding for me.
To schedule an appointment with the Dental Hygiene Center or for more information, call 443-518-1570. Known for staging world premieres, Rep Stage recently celebrated its 25th anniversary season with a premiere of All She Must Possess. The play centers around Baltimore's Cone Sisters, two women who made a name for themselves as patrons of the arts. One of the featured roles went to actress Keri Eastridge, an alumna in her first professional role.
I just want to tell the rest of the story, okay?
Keri Eastridge didn't always want to be an actor. She didn't even take up acting until she came to HCC.
I had always been interested but busy with, soccer in high school, and once I had all this free time, once I came here, I wasn't playing soccer anymore. I was like, I have always wanted to try this. Why don't I just do it? I auditioned for On Broadway here, which was like a musical review. I just forced myself to audition for it, and even though I was just terrified. I so vividly remember like my body betraying me and my knees knocking together while I was singing my thing. So once I did that and I saw that I could do it, I kind of got hooked, and then I took a few classes here, and I continued to audition for plays here. The main thing I took out of coming here, I got to do a Shakespeare play, I got to work on improv, I got to do, contemporary and classical stuff. So I think HCC has a really good program because they prepare you for a little bit of everything.
In All She Must Possess, Keri plays an ambitious young writer who has the daunting task of writing a play about the Cone Sisters.
And we're back in 1897.
There is a character who is the writer who's trying to write a realistic story about the Cone Sisters, and the Cone Sisters won't allow it, because that's not what our story is. That's not what our art is. And then the writer, over the course of time, comes to realize that she's really serving Etta's story. I wanted someone who was young and vibrant and had this idea about theater and this idealism about theater. And Keri is so lovely on stage. And so she has this kind of freshness, but also the kind of vulnerability when the writer learns that her story is not the story that's going to get told.
She's on stage with some pretty phenomenal professional actors who have had lots and lots and lots of training and lots and lots and lots of professional experience, and she really holds her own.
Keri is using her first professional role as a learning experience.
It's been wonderful, and especially watching, their equity members, and I get to kind of watch them and see how they work. And I always like to learn from people I'm working with, especially when they're new and they've been in the business for a long time.
Keri gets equally good reviews from the cast and crew, who see her making her mark on stage.
I think she has incredible instincts as an actor, particularly for an actor who's so young. And I'm actually really excited to see where she goes as an actress and as an artist in the future.
I want to be in the play. Is that what you really want?
Keri transferred to UMBC, where she is currently a student. In music, an HCC student recently won the Howard County Arts Council Rising Stars competition. Young Hoon Park competed against 9 other performers to win the $5,000 prize. And speaking of winning, Howard Community College's men's lacrosse team made program history by defeating the Hartford Community College Owls and securing its second consecutive Region 20 championship.
8 minutes remaining. Reinhardt with his 6th goal of the day, the most he's scored in a playoff game in his 2 years at Howard. Howard wins the region. Eric Faust and his Dragons deliver back-to-back region titles for the first time in program history. Dragons will face Hartford again on Saturday, May 5, in the opening round of the national tournaments, with a Final Four berth on the line.
HCC came up short in the NJCAA National Championship Tournament, but congratulations to Coach Eric Faust and the Dragons for a successful season. That wraps up this edition of Pathways. I'm Kate Hetherington. Thanks for joining me.